Okay, so today we're in the workshop. We're going to have a look at prepping this welder. I want to try and see if it works. I want to refurb it a bit. You can see it's quite rusted. It's just been sitting in the workshop. Prepping it for the engine stand. We're going to need to be able to arc weld that. And you know what I say, we've got to use what we've got. So let's get to it. First step, we're going to give everything a bit of a brush. Going to clean it. You can see even the rod holder is got some crud on it. With the grounding cable, I'm going to check some handles are broken. I'm going to clean it up a bit, see if it turns on, and then we'll start taking it apart. Cool, it's time to see if it turns on. We've done our cleanup, plugged it in. Let's give it a bash. Success. Yep, it arcs. So we're going to take the cover off, we're going to sand it, and we're going to sort it out. Okay, so before I go and sand and take off the rust on the paint, I've noticed that there used to be some signage on here. This welder was given to me by my late father-in-law. I've never used it before outside of just playing around. Nothing serious. These, I'm guessing when I turn this, is the amperage that moves along here. I had some problem with the screws on the other side, so I'm going to spray these with Q20 first, and hopefully it doesn't do the same thing. Okay, so we got the screws out. The machine ended up getting a bigger screwdriver, but it seems pretty simple inside. I clean out with a brush. Going to maybe use some paint remover, I don't know, we'll see. I want to sand this down, take off the handle, sand it down, and get it looking like new again. Okay, how's it everyone? We're back in the workshop today. Going to sort out the final bit of cleaning on the cover. We are going to, I've got these wire brushes, we put on drill, clean it off. It's literally rusted again since I cleaned it with a sanding disc. I'm going to brush it, and I'm going to paint it with this Rust Cure. Then I've got to leave that for 4 hours before I can paint it. And I've got some hammerite left from the drill press resto, and then we'll sort that out. And then I've got to organize the handle. So you can see how this has already started attacking the rust, this rust occur. So I'm going to leave it to dry for the 4 hours that it recommends on the bottle, and in the interim I'm going to do the handle prep. Cool. So as you can see, this shaft is where the handle comes from, but this handle is broken and it keeps on stabbing me, so I want to replace it. So what I've done is I've gotten an older handle that I found. I was chatting to my dad about it and he said I should just drill it through, and then we can pop this onto there and use that for the handle. So I'm going to try and see how we do that now. That was a broken bit. That's the piece that came out. Okay, so I'll slide the drill down, put some cutting oil on. Let's see if that helps. I've also increased the bit size. Definitely the speed, slowed it down a bit, kept on adding oil, and we threw to the other side. I'm going to move over to the big bit. Okay, so we drilled through the knob. Seems like a success. I'm going to tighten it on now. As you can see, the cover's gone black now. We've left it for 4 hours for that rust to cure, to sort itself out. It's smooth to touch, smoothish, but it's sorted out all the rust. And I've got this Hammerite direct to rust metal paint. It's a really nice green. It's the same one as I painted on the drill press that you saw earlier from the 40s. And yeah, I'm going to paint this now and sort it out.
$2,000 years later.
Cool, so we're back the next day. Painted, the paint is dried. Quite happy with the finish. It's not 100%, but like I said, I'm trying to get this done perfect, and it was way better than it was to start off. So I'm going to screw it on now, and we'll give it a finished look. I had these crimped at the place that I bought the lugs at. They were much stronger on the crimping. Mine kept on falling off. So yep, this is the after. Looks like a lot neater and cleaner than it was. I'm happy with it, and I'll feel a lot more confident with the non-rusty arc welder to build the next project, which is going to be the engine stand. That's coming next week. Well, the engine's coming next week. Still planning the actual stand. But yeah, I'm keen to build a whole stand with square tubing, arc welding the whole thing. Look, it's not the best bead ever laid, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the amperage up a bit and clean the surface and give myself a better chance. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, so I need one blow through hole now. The bead is obviously very shaky. I'm going to have to practice. But the settings are obviously, if I change up this, this is 1.6 mil wall width. The engine stand is going to be 3 mil, so I think I'll have a lot more forgiving. Yep, learning. So I'm happy that I can play and that I'll learn as I play. Yep, so that's the first video done, dusted, using what I got. Going to go carry on building the engine stand in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to give me any comments, whether good or bad. Just enjoy the project.